another one. And if we look up, bingo.
I didn't even notice. Good eye, Kevin. Good eye.
There you go.
Yeah.
You've still got some Udam, I think, roaming around after you.
We actually have a winner from the last
giveaway.
Ah,
So it's Ma Pilgrim.
Nice.
that one's
Ma
easy to
Pilgrim.
understand, to
Yeah, Ma
pronounce.
Pilgrim.
Congratulations to you.
Yay, congratulations.
The Twitch moderators will, get in touch and ask you where you need the t-shirt and the hoodie to be delivered.
Where is that?
Looks like some bad stuff is going down over
Uh-oh.
here.
Uh-oh. What is this?
So this is what I love about this game. It's like, there's so many more animals. So you get your threats from everywhere. You get them from the animals. You get them from the enemy tribes. It really hits on that primal sense of
Danger
anything and
everywhere.
everything can kill me at
Yeah.
any time, or can
Great job.
deke past you.
And we've placed it.
There we go.
What a beautiful totem.
It is
You've
nice.
done well, JJ.
Thanks. Good job.
Oh,
There you
nice.
go. One last jump. Congrats.
That looked a lot shallower, a lot more shallow than it actually was. I thought, oh no,
Dang
that's
right.
not a good move, pal.
Oh, congrats.
We kind of wander around. Give us a nice view of this.
Scenery? Sure.
Yeah. Well, Matthias loves his scenery.
I do.
So look to right up there. So you can see one thing that's cool. This is the Stone Age, and it's after the Ice Age.
I was gonna
It's
say,
well
is that a
after the Ice
glacier?
Age, but still, yeah, exactly. The glaciers in the game are massive, like we certainly never see on Earth now, and that's just a reflection of the Ice Age that
Really
receded
cool.
out of Oros.
Really.
Yeah, there's some beautiful vistas that show off just that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Nice.
The trees too. You'll notice.
Untouched by man.
Untouched by man. You get that feeling when you're going through here because the trees are so massive. Like even from here, looking at that one way over,
yeah.
we're far
That's
from it, but
huge.
you can see how big it is.
I think that's one of the things that kind of you have a hard time understanding unless you're playing the game is how much bigger everything is.
Yeah.
Like-
Yeah, everything from the plant life, the trees, to the animals as well.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Like even the
pretty
wolves,
large.
you get a good sense that wow, these are big wolves.
I feel bad. There's a lot of good questions in the chat,
Yeah.
but it's a lot of stuff that I'm like, I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to spoil this for you.
But it's a good transition. Should we move to the next question segment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's get some questions
Some
going.
questions from the chat.
Absolutely.
So we've seen it a lot in the chat, and we saw it when we asked people to ask us questions on social. Will there be a story, and can you tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
There is a story in the game. Absolutely. You play as Takkar, and Takkar is he's a hunter. He's the last surviving hunter of his party, and they have been leaving a barren land and heading towards Oros. And the game takes place in the land of Oros, and he's going there to meet more Wenja. He's part of the Wenja tribe, and he wants to meet more Wenja to reunite with his people. When he arrives in Oros, he finds that the Wenja have all been scattered across.
Oh! you were saying?
No, I'm distracted. Oh, JJ.
Damn it,
well
JJ.
done. Well done. If you'd used your hunter vision, you would have seen him.
Yeah, that's true.
So you arrive in the land of Oros, and you find that the Wenja have been scattered. They're not really a united tribe. So they've been attacked by rival tribes who are fighting for resources. So your job is to, try to reunite those people, fight off the many predators that you're going to come across.
Yes, we have seen.
As we've seen, and the Udam and other tribes, and ultimately become the apex predator in the world of Oros.
Awesome.
That kind of is a little high level of the story.
Yep.
And
Man, these guys are just going for a walk.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
yeah, they don't even see you.
Oh,
wait.
You were saying?
Oh,
Dang, that's cold.
he wasn't a warrior.
No.
She was startled by an animal. Dang it, JJ.
Okay. All right. Should we take it to the questions that we listed from the fans?
Yes. So
Okay.
we just went over a bit of the story questions.
Yes.
So obviously people who saw the trailer,
Yeah.
people who are listening to the game right now, that's not English.
It's not
No,
English.
it's not.
No, definitely not. So that was something we thought about when we were starting the game. We were looking, okay, 10,000 BC, Stone Age, the Mesolithic period. There was no English. There was no any modern language. Any of the modern languages that we have, they just weren't around. So, and we thought, well, do we want to use that anyway? And we really felt like we want to make this game immersive. It's immersive in terms of the art, in terms of the world, the animals you see. That should be reflected in the language. So we decided, okay, we're going to go and we're going to create a new language. And we didn't just arbitrarily make it up. What we did was we looked at, well, what do we know of the languages that were on there? There's no written history, but they do know that they spoke a version of what's called Proto-Indo-European.
Fancy.
Proto-Indo-European. And they call it PI for short. There you go.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. So we decided, okay, well, let's base our languages off of that. I am certainly no PI expert, so we went to the we brought some linguists with us, and they helped us figure this out. So it's Andrew Bird and Brenna Bird. They're linguists whose specialty is Proto-Indo-European. And
JJ, I think you need to get out of here.
Yeah.
He's distracted now.
And so what we did was we brought them on, and they helped us craft the language. And not only we didn't do just one language. So the Winja speak a language. The Udam also speak their own language, which they just call Udam. And it's a version of Winja.
Okay.
And then we have another
An
tribe.
accent.
What's that?
Like an accent. Open.
Accent is a little more simple, because they're a more simple tribe. They're a more
Okay.
monosyllabic sort of tribe.
Yeah.
And then we have a third tribe that JC was mentioning called the Izila. And they're a little more advanced, and they also speak yet another language in the game. So you're going to hear those throughout. You've been hearing them here in the game. Look at that! See,
Oh, the scenery.
see, look at it.
Oh,
This vista.
beautiful.
The glaciers are fantastic. I
Pretty cool.
love it.
Yeah.
And people have asked, can you kind of turn off the mini map in the HUD? And like, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
You said you
actually-
played that
Should
way,
we,
right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
I haven't
actually-
played that way.
It
Can you
was
show this?
deadly.
Yeah.
No, but actually you can. We're not going to show it now, but you can deactivate all the HUD and like just play it
With
without
the
any,
Vision. There you
without
go.
any indications, which is pretty difficult and hardcore to play it, but you can.
Yeah,
It's actually
it's cool.
possible.
Yeah, once you lose that like little targeting dot, throwing that spear is just throwing and praying.
Yes. Yes, it is. Okay.
Yeah, no, I would not be good in any of that. I need my HUD.
And I think because kind of people asked if they're gonna have to read subtitles.
So yeah, well, as you saw here, you've been hearing Winja, and there's no subtitles. In the open world, we didn't include subtitles because that just becomes too busy. It's too much to try and watch and play at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're getting missions, for sure, we do want you to understand what's going on. So the missions, when you're meeting new characters, those moments are going to be subtitled. But what's interesting, what we found is as we're playing, it's the language. There's a real logic to it. It really makes sense. And so as you're playing, we found that you're actually able to start recognizing some terms and picking up things. And so I think it's going to be cool. I think fans will be, they'll be able to understand a lot more of the language than maybe they might expect that they'll be able to.
There's always a turtle
There's always,
or a tortoise, I guess. Leave them alone, JJ.
what have they done to you?
Don't hassle those.
And there was a question in the chat from Dosoros, can the crocodile move?
What's that?
Yes.
There was a question in the chat, can the crocodile move?
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, they
we
thought it
actually
was just
saw
a
it.
stationary
Yeah.
crocodile.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
they must have come in late. They just missed JJ almost getting...
Oh no!
JJ, get out of there! Get out of there, JJ!
Sabertooth.
Go in the water, you're gonna die. You're gonna die. No, it's good. Okay.
See, one of the animal behaviors that we kind of didn't know about when I was playing through the game was
Oh.
that, oh, Jesus.
What is this?
Oh,
no!
Oh, that's the
No.
bite
No.
fish. It's
No,
called
you're
bite
gonna
fish.
die.
Bitefish sounds like a
Oh, no, it's okay.
real kind of
He's cuddly.
wenja.
Just a cuddly little fish.
It's a bitefish.
It's a good transition to another question that some fans had. What type of animals were being used? And we saw.
Yeah, so we've seen a whole
versions.
bunch. It was fun doing the the prehistoric period because we were able to.
No, you're dead.
We were
That we saw before, but
Yes.
played in a completely different way and played during the day.
Yes.
So, Julien, you're going to try to play it in a much more stealthy approach.
yeah,
Before
let's
it was
fire it,
like-
hopefully.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
can take your time. Like really, just take your time. Do it.
Yeah.
Try
There's
to do
like,
it undetected.
there were
Remember
like
the bets
5
that was done.
alarms,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think, in,
Yeah.
in the outpost, so
Yeah.
that'll be a challenge.
So people in the chat were actually asking if we had flying pets.
Yes.
And if you could fly in the
course.
game. And I
think
think
this-
technically we're doing it right now. So
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
just saying. Just saying.
And you worked on a little bit on the.
On the
On
owl,
the owl,
yes.
yeah.
I did the concept for it. But it's still very much inspired from real life. So what we did, we looked at different kinds of owls that we could inspire ourselves from. And since we always see it from like a back angle, we went with great horn owl, which
Oh,
has
yeah.
like the little tufts on the head. So it has a much more interesting silhouette.
Mhm.
Because that'll be just how you see it from the back. So yeah, that was what we did for
Beautiful.
the owl.
And if you kind of noticed, this isn't going well, bud.
Oh my.
Almost detected.
It's fine.
If you noticed, you call the owl in basically for recon.
Yeah.
So the owl was able to spot kind of all the different enemies.
Oh. did you just-
And if you noticed when he went into that gray vision, that's hunter vision.
Yes.
So you can use your hunter vision with the owl,
Mhm.
and you can claw at people's eyes. So there's that.
Yeah, you can also drop bombs on them if you'd like with the
Yeah.
bomb. But I guess that wouldn't be very stealthy for this.
Drop in owl bombs.
Yeah.
No.
It gives you a good layout of the outpost, and like you can decide whether or not you want to use that specific beast, or try to attack from above, or from the side, or at night, or at day. It's really like you have a wide variety of ways to attack an outpost.
Yeah.
And in this case, we're going to try to do a few takedowns.
If you
This is
pull
not
this
going
off,
well.
man, if you pull this off,
This is not
We
going
are
well.
really impressed. You could even maybe try to like free the bear, right? Oh, you're gonna try to do
hold on.
a takedown? Yes. Ooh. And you can, yeah.
That was brutal.
Okay, not detected. Good. So far, so good.
I have to remind myself that we're actually on a live stream instead of me just watching this gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, this is fun, you know.
Like, it feels like I'm emotionally invested in JJ here making it through stealth.
Yes. We actually have to try
Gotta
to
live
not
up to
talk
the
to him,
name.
or he will be completely disturbed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for when he was doing it just assault, he's like, I can
Yeah.
talk to you, it's fine. Now it's
Oh.
like, no.
Yep.
Gotta concentrate.
Yeah, he can't obviously kill him. He can't
my.
obviously kill him now because then all the other guards will see him. So
How many of the horns have you taken out?
One.
Oh, that's not good.
okay,
Not a good angle.
because there are like 3 or 4 static ones and 1 sentry, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
Nice,
sentries,
nice.
2
actually.
sentries.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oh yeah, and you can see it because there's a little like logo on their heads, right?
Oh, that's a good.
Oh no!
Oh.
I guess there will be a change of tactics.
Yes. I guess it will be.
You
The problem
are
is-
very lucky
Exactly, the
that we
problem is
didn't
now-
have the mammoth blood challenge.
Yes. Or you would be dead by now.
So let's change Plan B. That's his
B.
name.
Plan B is you call in a cave bear?
That's his actual name.
Of course.
Oh, the cave bear's
It's
name is
Plan
Plan
B,
B.
cave bear.
He named his pet.
Yeah,
That's
and you're
beautiful.
freeing the second pair. Okay, but the important thing is if you remain undetected, you can actually finish the outpost without anyone having known you went through it.
Yeah,
right?
but that's a very difficult. If you want more of a challenge, it's
I mean, I almost want to give like Julien a proper shout out that I have seen him do it.
yeah,
Like it can
It's
be done.
feasible.
He has done it.
it
But-
is possible.
Yeah, and it makes sense. We're during the day as well, so it's more difficult to stay undetected.
That's true. Last time we were at night,
Yep.
so there was less people on
Ooh,
patrol.
nice use of.